welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll tell you how to handle Amazon TBA tracking numbers when you're dropshipping on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, or Walmart, anywhere. I'll tell you all the available options out there right now, the most common ones at least, how to use them, how you shouldn't use them, and then I'll link everything down below as always so you can check it out. It's no secret that Amazon is a super popular supplier for many people. It's the most beginner friendly because opening an account is super easy. They have super fast shipping, so your customers get their items really quick, which is good for feedback. They have top tier customer service, and on top of all this, you can also get the 5% cashback Amazon credit card, which does a lot to your profit margins.
If there's one thing Amazon.com is about, it's obsessive attention to the customer experience.
There are many upsides to using Amazon, and there are also a few downsides. Some of the issues that I have with Amazon, and everybody else has with Amazon as well, is number one, super frequent price changes. Number two, items go out of stock super quickly sometimes. But the biggest issue out of all of them, at least for dropshippers, are their Amazon TBA tracking numbers. And the reason why is because you cannot just give it to a customer, because the customer cannot just take it and check on any other third-party website where his package is located. And it also gives away the fact that you're actually shipping this from Amazon. So you don't really want to give them indication that they could have bought it cheaper from a competing website. The TBA trackings belong to Amazon Logistics, which is their own shipping company. I've made a complete video on this topic that wasn't well received, but I'm gonna link it up here if you want to check this out. But essentially, the issue is that a couple of years ago, Amazon Logistics only handled about 20% of all Amazon's orders. However, as they've been developing their logistics network and as they have been hiring more people to deliver their packages, I found data that Amazon Logistics currently delivers up to 70% of all Amazon packages.
And those are things I'm very, very proud of.
And that means one thing, and essentially it means that dropshippers need to handle Amazon tracking numbers a lot more frequently than ever before. And so in this video, I've decided to cover all the possibilities, all the most common options that people resort to, and then I'll reveal my personal favorite, which has become available roughly about 2 weeks ago to the general public. First of all, I'm not endorsed to say any of this. I'm just gonna share my personal experience with all these different options. But most of all, I believe it's gonna bring a lot of value to my incredible audience, which is you, the person watching this video.
I really appreciate it.
So the first solution I'm gonna discuss is BlueCare Express by Trackerbot. This option is available only to eBay dropshipping. And essentially, what Trackerbot does is they convert the Amazon tracking number into a BlueCare Express tracking number, where people can take the BlueCare Express tracking number and put it on third-party websites, and they can see the progress of the shipment. So this is huge because it converts the actual tracking number so the customer actually sees the valid information about their parcel. Unfortunately, you cannot use it for item not received cases on eBay because eBay has decided they are no longer accepting BlueCare Express tracking number as a valid proof of delivery. That essentially means that if I get an item not received case, I need to always refund the customer because I don't have any other way to prove to eBay that I've shipped and delivered the item. However, it does not happen too often, and I can always go to Amazon and tell them the same story that I did not receive it, even though they have a picture of the delivery taking place. Amazon thus far has always refunded the total amount that I paid without any questions. So that is BlueCare Express by Trackerbot. It only applies to eBay dropshipping, if I'm not mistaken. Now let's go to number two. The second most popular solution that I've come across is using TrackerJack Chrome extension. And it works like this. You need to get a recent UPS tracking number from wherever. Once you have that, you can feed it to the Chrome extension and generate as many similar UPS trackings as you want. Now, important thing to understand is that these tracking numbers are real. However, they go to random locations. So let's say you have a customer from California and your item got shipped with Amazon Logistics, and now you have a tracking number from TrackerJack that says whatever item is being sent to New York. Well, you can still give it to eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or Walmart, and then if the customer reaches out and says like, listen, I live in California, this tracking says it's gonna be delivered to New York, what's going on? Well, you can say, oh, sorry, this is our mistake, your item is on the way, you should receive it on whatever specific date, you know, so that you can kind of mediate this conversation. At least you upload something so that your order doesn't get canceled. So if you have no other option and you just need to provide some tracking information, the TrackerJack Chrome extension might be the way to go. I believe this solution is about $12 per month. However, I need to add to this video that I've tried to Google them 2 days ago, super randomly, because I try to show how this works to a friend of mine, and I could not find them on the Google Chrome store. So I'm not sure if they're still in the game. I'm not sure if they still operate. However, because I use them frequently for a while, I thought I'm just gonna mention it here, and maybe they're still operating just in some other way. I don't know. If you know what happened, please let me know down in the comments. And now the grand finale, my most favorite and probably the best solution that you can have, a tracking software developed by OA Genius. And here's how it works. No, scratch that. Let me tell you how I think it works, okay? Essentially, it only gives out, or at least now, it only gives out FedEx tracking numbers. So going back to my previous example, let's say you have a customer in Los Angeles, California, and then your Amazon package gets shipped by Amazon Logistics, and you get a TBA tracking number. Now, what you can do with OA Genius is you essentially just need to provide the city and state of where your package is going to. And then OA Genius is going to find a FedEx tracking number that goes to the same city and state, which you can then take and use it for whatever platform you're dropshipping on. So in this example, you would provide this FedEx tracking number to your customer, and when they look it up, they see that the package is being shipped to LA, California. Nothing looks suspicious. And because your package is being shipped by Amazon, most likely the package is actually going to arrive before the set FedEx tracking number is going to state it's being delivered. I hope I'm making myself clear. I'm trying to dumb it down as much as possible so that everybody understands how this works. But if something's not clear to you, go on their website, which I believe is trackings.oagenius.com. If not, I'm definitely gonna put it in closed captions somewhere on the screen. Once again, this is not an affiliate offer. I'm just sharing from my heart what I believe is the best solution to Amazon tracking numbers. You essentially need to buy credits. 1 credit equals 1 FedEx tracking. And the more credits you buy, the cheaper it becomes, so you can save more money. Now, this solution is not perfect, obviously, but if a customer looks up the tracking information that you've provided, at least they see that it goes to their city and their state, which makes them feel all good and fuzzy on the inside. Now, I have started using this solution pretty much immediately as it became available to the public, and I've noticed 2 minor flaws that I'm gonna share with you as well. So the number 1 thing is they don't always have a tracking number that goes to your city and your state. So let's say your customer lives in a very remote location. There is a chance that OA Genius software will not have a FedEx tracking that goes to the same location. So it's not 100% available all the time. But what I've noticed that if, for example, on one day they don't have the tracking number that goes to my state and my city, I would try it again next day, and then they would actually have a fresh FedEx tracking number that goes exactly to that location. So if it doesn't work the first time, wait a few hours or wait a couple of days if you can, and try to get a new one on the next day or something. The second kind of flaw that I've noticed using OA Genius trackings is that essentially you get a FedEx tracking number that goes to the same city and the same state, but it might have been shipped before you received the order, which, again, who actually checks the date of the item being shipped? I've never had anybody reach out to me about the date their item was dispatched, so I don't think anybody checks it. But just so you know, even when you get a FedEx tracking number that goes to the same city and the same state, it actually might have been shipped before you received your order on whatever platform you're dropshipping. But that said, those are 2 flaws that I kind of noticed about this solution, but I still believe it's the best out there because it gives the customer, you know, a sense of that their item is on the way. Nothing seems fishy because it has their city and their state in there. And I think it's one of the best solutions that I've ever came in contact with. So yeah, my favorite part is that I can give it to any platform because FedEx tracking numbers are recognized. The customers are not confused, and in most cases, the actual Amazon package gets delivered before the FedEx tracking says it's been delivered. Now, a pro tip, which I'm not necessarily recommending, but if you need to cancel an order, but you cannot afford to cancel it because you don't want to lose your account, your metrics are already bad, or whatever the reason is, you can just add this FedEx tracking number to whatever order you need to ship, but you can't because it's out of stock on your supplier's website. Eventually, the customer is going to notice that the tracking says delivered and they've never received the item. They're going to then reach out to you. They're going to say, listen, this tracking says delivered, I never received it, what's going on? And then it becomes a super easy customer service issue where you're just going to say, well, it looks like your package got lost in transit. Let me just refund you because we no longer have these in stock. Unless it became available again, and then you can say you're going to ship them a replacement. So this is a pro tip. I'm not necessarily recommending it because it can definitely backfire. However, I believe it might help some of you out, so I've decided to just include this piece in this video. All right, everything aside, if you're still watching this video, you're incredible. Thank you so much. If you found value in this, please like this video, share it with somebody who might help as well. Consider commenting. You know the drill. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you, as always, in the next one.